Hey everyone, and we are going to be looking at the kind of what's going on in the tropics. But before we could get into this forecast, I would recommend that you do subscribe to the channel if you are new and do like these types of forecasts. Right now, we are looking at the INSO alert system status, kind of the summary here, and we do have a La Nina watch. This means that a La Nina is going to be pretty likely for the hurricane season this year, which is aiming for a pretty active season in the hurricane season. And so neutral conditions are present currently. So pretty much La Nina and El Nino are currently both not happening right now. It's pretty much neutral in the middle. But we do have that La Nina watch, which La Nina is not present, but it is definitely possible here. So let's go ahead and look at the current satellite imagery coming off the west coast of Africa. Definitely, there's those organized thunderstorms over kind of that Africa area. Those do not pose really a risk for tropical development, but once they get off this coast here into some more warmer waters, they could definitely pose a threat for some tropical developments. What we're really looking at here is this whole area of development for some tropical development. Of course, once it enters some more warmer waters, and over here where that Saharan dust layer is not really active right now, definitely could see some strengthening and organizing in that kind of convective. Right now it's currently not very organized, as you can see. You can't really tell that it's really development. But there is some convective in there, but you can't really see it that much. It's not very strong. It's not a very strong system, as you're seeing right in that type of area there. But definitely something to watch as it does enter some more favorable conditions for some tropical development. Let's go ahead, and you can see tropical cyclone activity is not expected during the next 48 hours for the whole Atlantic Ocean. We can look at the next 5 days, and no new tropical cyclones are expected during the next 5 days. But we can go ahead and let's look at the Eastern Pacific. And we actually do have a disturbance. Disturbance 1, 50% chance of cyclone formation in 5 days now. So we definitely do have a good chance for a cyclone formation in the Eastern Pacific. And this will be heading towards Hawaii. So Hawaii could pose, or this disturbance could pose a threat towards the Hawaiian Islands. And definitely it's kind of that 50-50 chance for a cyclone formation. You do have a good chance, but you also do have a good chance this won't develop. It's not anything above 50%. So really, it's, like I said, a 50-50 chance this will develop or not. Let's go ahead and look at the models here. Or first off, let's look at the let's go back to the Eastern Pacific. This is the next 2 days, and we do have a 30% chance of a cyclone formation in 48 hours. But it's most likely going to develop in the next 5 days or so. Let's go ahead and look at the models for this disturbance here. Alright, so right now we are currently looking at the infrared satellite loop for disturbance 1 in the Eastern Pacific. You definitely see a lot of convection thunderstorms. Convection is thunderstorms. When you're seeing these blacks and whites, that's indicating some very strong thunderstorms are going to be within this system here, and it's really not too organized, but definitely some very strong convection is going to go on for the next few days within this system. Definitely there is some spin. You're starting to see some spin in here, kind of that clockwise rotation here, and you're really not seeing much, but you're definitely seeing that kind of rotation here. You could definitely see those some more clouds that are coming off this convection that's going that way, and you're even seeing some convection thunderstorms going that way. So you're kind of seeing that rotation starting to fire up here for this system. But like I said, a 50-50 chance for a cyclone formation. Just some very heavy thunderstorms and heavy rain is going to be within this so far. Maybe some gusty winds or so. But really, it's not going to be, the models are showing it's not even going to get up to tropical storm strength, but it might possibly get up to tropical depression strength, as you're seeing here. Let's go ahead. Let's look at the CMC models. So this is the kind of that black line of where they're agreeing on. So there is some models, like I said, going over Hawaii or near Hawaii, kind of that area. But of course, it's most of them are going to be saying it's going to be weakening by the time it doesn't even get near Hawaii. So definitely a tropical depression is definitely possible, but not super likely. You can definitely see that intensity guidance, and it's not even reaching tropical storm strength, but maybe a tropical depression strength, as you're seeing there. That's a 30-knot wind gusts. Wind speeds as a 30 knot. So that's pretty much a tropical depression there. Let's go ahead and look at the GFS models, and most of them actually do show it reaching Hawaii. So the CMC and GFS is currently not agreeing very much that it won't reach the Hawaiian Islands, but the GFS is showing that most of these are going to be hitting the Hawaiian Islands. There's that that black line of where they're agreeing, where the GFS is mostly agreeing here, and you're seeing where this yellow line I'm drawing. That's where it's about. That's what the GFS is showing. I will give some more updates on this disturbance in the Eastern Pacific. But currently it is. I'm definitely not expecting it to reach the Hawaiian Islands, but I definitely is possible. So make sure, if you do live in Hawaii, make sure to keep an eye on this. But really not anything too much to worry about currently. And that's pretty much all the models we do have right now on Invest 99E. Alright, so right now we are currently looking at the GFS model on Invest 99E. Let's go ahead and move forward here. And let's go ahead and go over to forecast, or this should be around July 18th. Definitely some heavy thunderstorms are going to be within this, as you can see. Let's go ahead and zoom out a bit so you can actually see this whole model here. So let's go ahead and let's go over to around, this will be around July 19th. And definitely that convection is really weakening, and it is strengthening, as you see, 1,007 millibars, as you're seeing there. It is kind of tightening, but definitely very weak, a very weak rotation. But you get it too. This is 1,006 millibars by July 20th, and you start to see these tightening up. You start to see some more millibars kind of lining up here for some possible tropical depression. Like I've said, 1,003 millibars. It's definitely strengthening, as you're seeing here, for 1,003 of a pressure. So that's definitely some pretty gusty winds. 1,002 now, and that's definitely turning into something, maybe a tropical depression currently by July 21st. And you're getting into around July 22nd, and it is kind of weakening, as you're seeing here, rather than strengthening by the time you get into July 22nd, because it is entering those cooler waters. It gets around July 23rd, and that's pretty much all the way weakened. It gets around 1,008 of a low pressure, and that's pretty much gone by the time it gets around July 24th. By the time it does reach Hawaii is just right over here. So it looks like the GFS is showing it will just be miss Hawaii just to the south. But like I said, the CMC, well, it is showing it will reach kind of Hawaii. Hawaii is mainly going to get some rain showers, but really not that much of anything. Now here's the CMC models. Here's the last one we showed, which will not show anything hitting Hawaii. Let's go back here And let's get over to around July 19th. Only 1,011 millibars of pressure. Let's get over here. 1,007, 1,009. Definitely you can see some thunderstorms around that here. But really it's not gonna last that long, which the CMC is making them. But around the lowest pressure you get to around is gonna be around 1,007. So it's gonna be very weak, which the CMC is showing. But it possibly might be that tropical depression strength. So that's what we've had. That's all the models we have had for tropical. The disturbance 1 in the Eastern Pacific. That's what we have so far. Some more models might follow up with this. That's pretty much what all the information we do have so far on the disturbance 1 in the Eastern Pacific. If you did enjoy this video and would like more of these types of videos, I would recommend that you do subscribe to the channel and turn on those post notifications so you won't miss any of my videos or live streams. And make sure to share this video with any friends or family that may be affected by this tropical development. Anyways, stay safe.